Now then, guys, welcome to Straz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is my Chelsea save on Football Manager 2020, and I am the king of the anti-climax. So yeah, we've won the Premier League. I didn't even have to play a game for us to win the league. What I didn't have in my head, and because I'm an idiot, I didn't think about Manchester United's game in hand. I thought they were just going to win it. They didn't win it. If we have a quick look at their schedule, I believe they drew, which means we've won the league. If we do schedule their last game, they drew against Bournemouth 2-2, which means we've won the blooming Premier League, which is annoying because we didn't get a chance to celebrate on the pitch. So, yeah, we've won the league. Sorry for not showing you guys, but we're still going to go ahead as planned. We've got 2 more games to go. We've got Manchester United and Bournemouth. We're in these 2 games. We're going to have a look at the squad, see how it's done. Depending on what you guys want to see, and I need you guys down below to tell me what you want. I'm tempted either to keep going with Chelsea, but if Leicester City get relegated, I might have to go and save Leicester. It wouldn't be my channel without a Leicester save on it at some point on this Football Manager. I've not even played as Leicester yet this year, I don't think, and I ain't started a little save with them myself. But anyway, enough said. If they get relegated, I cannot see Leicester get relegated. We'll have to rebuild them. We really would. But enough said. Today is Manchester United. We're still focusing on Chelsea. We've won the league. We are 7 points clear with 2 games to go, and it's just all good. So we're going to line up. We're going to put our strongest squad out, I reckon, for this game. And I think Chiesa's going to be starting, because Chiesa's been scoring for us. Sterling's going to go on the left-hand side, because that's what he's been doing all right for us. I'm going to put Mount as that. And then I'm going to bring on Kovacic. Then I'm going to bring on Kovacic. Then I'm going to bring on N'Golo Kante. The back 4, is that the strongest back 4 we've got? Pereira maybe is the better option at right back. So we're going to have Kepa is going to be in goal. Pereira, Tomori, Christensen and Chilwell. With Kante and Kovacic. Chiesa, Mount, Sterling and Hanlan up top. Hanlan or Abraham? I think Hanlan is going to go up top. And we're just going to play this game. There's no pressure anymore. We've won the league. We've got Bournemouth as well. So it'd be nice just to see how we finish the league. What point tally we're going to finish off. I was just going to come and do you the last game of the season. Do the season preview and stuff. But I thought, well, you might be interested. You might want to see how I end the season. Hopefully, because we've been on a bit bad run of form, we can win the league. Because we don't want to win the league. 89 points just looks bad. It'd be nice. 95 points, I think is what I can get now, isn't it? Well, 6 points, sorry. Oh my god, what am I on about? 2 games left, I can get 6 points. Anyway, 90 odd points looks better than 89 points. That's all I'm saying. Manchester United, though, are on the attack. It's going to be Rashford. I did look to try and sign Rashford, if you guys remember. It was on my watch list, and that's Dele Alli scoring for him. And it would be... We've won the league, but this team isn't by far the best team in the league, I don't think. I know that's weird at saying that. We've got a good young team coming through. I just think we haven't beaten the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal. We haven't dominated the league as how we wanted to. We've just grinded away results. We've got results when we needed them. It's one of these teams that it's going to be a superpower if the right signings come in. There's 90 odd million to spend in the summer, which definitely needs to be spent on probably the defence area. Again, another goalkeeper maybe. Again, right back, left back definitely is where you need to try and get 2 decent players into it. The defensive too, Tomori, Christensen, maybe someone to replace Tomori. Christensen's doing well. Up top, I think you're fine. You've got Sterling, Hanlan, Mount, Chiesa. You've got Asensio. You've got Beak. We've got a good players in attacking roles. We just need to probably strengthen the defence a little bit more, I'd say. But saying that, we've only drawn 4, lost 5 games. We've won 28 of them. But is that just down to our attacking force? I feel like we've let in some stupid goals with the goalkeepers. Donnarumma maybe just needs another season just to bed himself in a little bit. But we'll see how we get on. Also, I am keeping one eye on this Leicester City game, but I just realised this is our game in hand, actually, what we're playing against Manchester United. And we do get a goal back. Kovacic, lovely goal from him. outside of it, it's what we've seen. I've just looked at the stats. We have actually been the better team of this. Kante to Chiesa, and then just feeds in Kovacic. Nice, lovely little patch. Kovacic in some space on his left foot into that top corner. That's what we want to see. N'Golo Kante, though, having a poor game. I feel like if I was going to sell anyone, it would be Kante. There is reasonings behind that, but we'll go through that at the end of the Bournemouth game, I think. Manchester United with a free kick. Can we defend? We kind of defend. They do eventually score, though, unfortunately. So the kind of defending means we don't and they score. And also, if we win the league by 1 point, if we don't beat Bournemouth, it's just not going to look good, is it? And I feel like leaving now, maybe it's jumping ship just as I won the league done well. Are we going to be able to do it next season? It's going to be tough. Everyone else also is going to be strengthening around them. I'm going to make another change. I'm going to bring on Neves, because he's not really played much. We want to get him on. And who else do I want to bring on? Anyone on a bad game? I'll bring on Abraham. Ealing Hanlan's not having a great game. We'll bring on Abraham, see if he can grab a goal. 2 subs made now. I'm not too fussed now. It's taken the sting out of it. Manchester United drawing against Bournemouth. If anything, I'd be panicking like mad if this is how this game's going to go. Abraham, I thought he was going to score then. Because if this was for the title, I'd feel like Manchester United will have got the... What's the word? They've got the upper hand at the minute, especially because they're winning. And if we're going into the last game of the season, I just think... Yeah, I feel like we might not have won it. But time's ticking on. We're going to lose this 1-2-1, unfortunately. Manchester United have got 84 points now. Obviously, they can't catch us. It's just disappointing to get another loss on a good season, but not as good as I wanted it to be. So it means we're not going to get the 90-point mark, unfortunately. Yes, I would. If we win the next game, we'll get 91 points, won't we? Maths is not my strong point. But Sterling in. Sterling hits the post. Raheem Sterling should have done better there. Should have scored. He didn't. Against his rival club from Man City. Really, you would have thought he wanted to get one over on him. Right, last ditch throw-in from us. Ball comes in. Don't fall to anyone. Sterling's there. Sterling gets a second chance. And he's there. Sterling scores. Makes it level. 2-2. That's a nice goal. Eventually we get one. Sterling should have scored earlier on. But at least he's kind of redeemed himself. That's a harder finish than the one you had before, Sterling. It's his 11th goal of the season. There we go. We're celebrating by lifting the trophy. We haven't seen this yet. Here we go. We're lifting it at home. Celebrating that we've won the league. We'll just say that we've won it now by beating Manchester United. Very happy. Well done. That's a good win. Well, it's not a win. We drew. But still, 89 points. Let's get to the Bournemouth game. I'm going to rotate the team a little bit. We'll see how we get on. And yeah, so just bear with me 1 sec. No wonder Sterling scored. He's received £1.9 million for reaching 10 league goals in the season. That's annoying. If anyone's interested in this, the transfer spend in the Premier League, Man City have made some money. Southampton have made some money. We're 8th by 28 million. Who's at the bottom? Manchester United, £147 million difference that they've spent. That's ridiculous. So here's how we're going to rock for the final game of the season. We've rotated as much as we did. I'm not actually going to give any of the youngsters a chance. They're not, if we have a look, if we go to the development centre, no one really is first team candidates, needs more attention, wants to watch. We'll have a quick look, under 18s. We've got players with loads of potential. We've got the goalkeepers that you know about. We've got the winger. In fact, he looks like a decent winger. I might actually give him a start. We move him to the senior squad. And looking at this now, actually, Ben Beachy as well. Let's give him... So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Abraham for Beachy and Asensio for the new kid. We'll play some youth, shall we? We'll play some youth. I'm going to put Abraham on the bench, though, for Hudson-Odoi. Right, okay, so this is how we're going to be lined up. We've got some youngsters, so we're going to go with the team. We've got Donnarumma in goal, James, Tomori, Christensen, Chilwell, Dominic and Kovacic, Dominic is... I'm calling him Dominic. It's Nicholas, and I've just got Dominic in my head. He's in the Mazzala role. Neves is going to be starting inside forward and support. Beak's going to be starting AZ, as you're going to say. He's starting on the left-hand side, a youngster. Ben Beachy. We've seen him actually play for us. He's played... Well, he was on loan last season. Actually, has he played? I feel like he's played a couple of... Yeah, he's played one cup... he's played a couple of cup games for us a couple of seasons ago. Got a goal for us. Then went on loan to Wrexham. Didn't do a lot. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. A couple of youngsters in the squad. Obviously, it's not the full-strength team. We'd like to go out and win. But whether we do or not, that's the other thing. We want to get over the 90-point mark. We are at home. We are champions. We need to go out there and prove that we are. But we might as well play some youngsters at the same time as well. Develop the team. Also, I get to have a look if I move on anywhere else. I can maybe look at getting a couple of these youngsters in at potentially Leicester if they get relegated and the job comes up to up for grabs. And it is Leicester. I'm looking at them. They need to win today, obviously, and they need Southampton to lose. We just need to win. It'd be nice. And that's the other thing as well. If the Leicester job doesn't come up for grabs, I don't know what I'm going to do. The manager they've got at the minute, I can't remember, I think it's Lombard they've got in at the minute. He's secure, even though they might get relegated. You never know, he might get sacked. And if he does get sacked, I think that's where I'm going to go. We've won the league. The whole idea of this save was just to beat the 5-year plan. We've done it in 3 years. We've managed to beat it. It just would be nice to change things up, even though this is getting the views. So if you don't want me to leave, just leave comments down below. There'll be a couple of days between the videos anyway, and I'll probably create 2 save files. We'll see how we get on there. I've just seen Leicester are drawing at the minute. Southampton is still drawing. Everton have dropped points. So at this rate, the Premier League looks like Leicester are going to be relegated, but it's still only half-time. Ben Beachy's in. First time we're looking at this young lad in the game. Good tackle from Ayers as well. They must know it's their time to shine. Obviously, end of the season. We've won the league. Obviously, I will get... Oh, Ben Beachy was close. I will get Hanlan. I will get Abraham on the pitch as well, because they've been phenomenal for us this season. Hanlan coming in for this first season at the club, and I've done one of the promises because he wanted us to win the league. We have won the league, which is awesome, so he's happy about that, wants to stay, and I'm happy that we've won the league as well. As things stand, we're 5 points clear, and it does look good. It is a good read. Rio Bournemouth, come on. We'll give a couple of minutes more for Ben Beachy, and then I think Beak as well. And I'll make 2 subs. I'll get Abraham and Hanlan up top together, just so they can both be on the pitch at the last home game of the season. Right, ball whips in. Right, we're now on the attack. On the attack from the counter, Beachy to Neves, who's again woeful. He really is. I spent a lot of money on him, and he's not that great. He really isn't. Right, I am going to make the change now. I'm going to take off Beak. Abraham on. Hanlan on. Beachy's had a decent game. I can't complain about him, actually. He's done all right. Hanlan, complete forward. That's what he's coming on as. How's the winger getting on as well? What's his rating? 6.8. That's all right. Just a goal now from one of them 2 would be good. And I wouldn't like to see Bournemouth now warming up the 2 kind of best strikers in the league, I'd say. Neves crosses it in. Oh, the youngster almost has a chance for a goal. I generally thought he was going to score on his, is it Premier League debut? Maybe he's played in a cup. I'm sure I've played him already this season in a cup game. But that would have been lovely to see him get a goal. Right, James whips it in. He's going to play the full 90 minutes as well, because I think it's Neves that's going to be making way. And he does get the goal. The youngster gets his first goal for Chelsea against Bournemouth. That is lovely to see as well. Hanlan, who took the... Was it Reece James? Reece James passes it to Azez, who scores. That is lovely to see. It really is. A youngster starting. Oh, that's good. I'm going to bring on Pulisic, actually, because he's another player has done us a job. He got a bit angry at the beginning of the season, thinking that I signed Sterling to replace him because we had Chiesa and all that sort of stuff. But that really wasn't the case. I signed Sterling just to play on that left-hand side. Abraham should have scored there. One-on-one chance. He missed it. But yeah, that's a bit of a tough kind of managing Pulisic this season. But I think he was all right in the end. Eventually, obviously, he's had games. He didn't play as well as I thought, probably because at the beginning of the season he had that little bit of a hissy fit and just wasn't performing as much as he was, even though he was getting into the team. There was no look of us dropping him anytime soon, but he was still angry even after I told him, I'm not going to drop you, I'm going to play you. He just wasn't happy with it. It does look like we're going to get this win here as well on 92 points. That looks good. Also, what's the bottom of the table looking like? As things stand, Leicester get relegated. Is that going to be the new job? Hanlan is in. Square it to Abraham. No, it goes for it himself. See there, he should have tried to square it. I know the defender was there, so probably that's why he couldn't do it. The gap was just not on. The defender was probably going to clear it if he did anyway. Chilwell wasting down time. Kovacic to Chilwell. Chilwell has been good for us as well since we've signed him. Chilwell to Hanlan. What a lovely goal. What a goal from Hanlan. We've got some contenders for goal of the season, by the way, from just in general. We've scored some worldies. And that, I wouldn't say goal of the season, but it's a nice finish, powerful finish as well from a tight angle. And the keeper just, nothing there. And also, in the 97th minute of 5 minutes of added time, that makes no sense. But we've won the game. The youngster shines. That's what we want to see. And how's the Premier League look? Leicester get relegated. Leicester City get relegated from the Premier League. That's just devastating to see. I'm going to send that. Right. Eze scores. I'm sure that's his first league game. It is his first game for the club. And he scored. I'm happy with that. And not the first. I think, did he play a cup game? No. Has he played a cup game? He hasn't. I thought he was going to play a cup. Oh, no, he came on as a sub in a cup game. So it's his second actual game. And he scored. He looks decent, to be honest. If you have a look at the reports, yes, he's 13th best at the kind of the wing role. But if you have a look at his overview, his stats for a 17-year-old, looks decent. And he needs to get game time. If he's going to improve and do that, needs to get game time. Maybe someone I look at to bring in Leicester if we go there. Right, what we're going to do, we've got 41 million there. We're going to go look at a couple of things. This episode is going to be a long one. Probably should have said that at the start, really. Probably didn't need to do these two episodes, but we'll have a quick look at the awards. The money looks good. We've got £77 million in the bank. It is dropping a little bit. £95 million to play with if we stay. £4.7 million worth of wages. Projections, just stuff is going down, 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 and down. So that is not always good, but transfer budget is going up, up, and up. So I don't get that at all. So we're going to go forward a little bit, have a quick look at the awards, all that sort of stuff, see who wins the FA Cup, and we'll just kind of go on from there. So here we have Chelsea's overall best 11. Kepa is in goal. Reece James, Tomori, Christensen, and Chilwell. I'm happy with that. Kovacic, Beak actually is dropping back instead of Kante. Kante's dropped out of the squad. That's how poor he's been playing as of late. Hudson-Odoi, Mount, Pulisic, and Abraham up top. I'd say that. Among the substitutes, we've got Donnarumma as in goal, Rudiger, Emerson, and Kante, Jorginho, Chiesa, Hanlan. Yeah, I'd say that. I really would. End of season awards. Here we go. Mason Mount, Fans Player of the Season, which is good to see. Goal of the season, N'Golo Kante. Let's have a look. I think I remember this against Arsenal. It was an absolute belter. Right, here we go. Mount is running down the wing with it. Crosses it. N'Golo Kante picks it up. And, yeah, I remember that strike. It was a good strike. I'm sure we scored better goals, but there we go. Signing the season, Donnarumma. I'd say that's not the case. When did we bring in Handlan? Surely that was this season. I need to look at that. Mason Mount, Young Player of the Season. Stats. Top goal scorer is joint between Abraham and Mount with 23 goals apiece. Mount got the highest rating. Mason Mount got the most assists. Best pass completion is Beak. Most player of the matches is Mason Mount. Christensen, most yellow cards. Chiesa with a red card. So Mason Mount, by the way, is awesome. Sign him for any team you're at because he is class. Right, season review. We've done well here. Club X. Here we go. If we're going to stay, this is what they wanted us to do in the next 5 years, to be honest with you. So play attacking football, play possession football, develop players using the club's youth system, play entertaining football. We do that. Sign high reputation players. Don't sign anyone over the age of 30. Make the most of set pieces. I don't really want that. 5-year plan. Sign young players, develop for profit. maintain the best youth system in the country, maintain the best youth system in the world, work within the budget, minimum. So end of next season, grow the club, qualify for the Champions League and reach the quarter-final, was it? No, reach the final. They want the final of the Champions League, and they don't say anything about winning the league. Following season, win the league, continue to win the league. So if I negotiate this, and I'm going to get rid of you, and I can't change that. That's literally minimum. They want us to get to the final. We'll just suggest that. Confirm that. That's that done. End of season team meeting. Do you want to see this? Yeah, screw it. We're going to make this. It is going to be a long episode. Screw it. It'll be fine. It's been a great season. You've done well. The title. Go away yourselves now because we're going to do it all again next season. Right, that's just angered everyone. Oh, well, that didn't go down to plan, did it? What else have we got? So, Mount named Football Player of the Year with 36 appearances, 20 goals, 17 assists. Congratulate him on the award. That was awesome. Well done, Mount. Mount claims Players Player of the Year, which, again, I don't blame him. Mount named Young Player of the Year. He's just getting all the awards. He really is. I got named Manager of the Year, which is nice to see. Board pleased with award. Thank you very much, Chiesa. Chelsea players named in the Team of the Year, and I don't blame them. It's nice to see Tomori, Pereira, Christensen, Mount, Kante, and Kante, though, in there. That's interesting. And Abraham and the rest, obviously, all a couple of Manchester United players. Obviously, De Gea in goal. A couple of one Arsenal player. Right, so what I'm thinking about it, N'Golo Kante. Where is he? He's on the bench, isn't he? N'Golo Kante is 31 now. He's had a good season with Chelsea. Well, for his 35 games, he's on a 7.19. It's actually one of his better seasons he's had with us, even though I've been a bit critical of him. But do we sell him, if we stay, to make way for someone else? I feel like we should, but I don't think we're going to be here. I think that is it. We will go through the team a bit more in depth. It is a bit of a long video. I will come back and do another video. I'm going to see what happens. I think what I might do, I don't know. Obviously, I'll put a thing on Twitter and stuff to see what I'm going to do. I'm in two minds whether to continue on with Chelsea, and if the Leicester job comes up, I will take it, or just somehow put myself as the manager. I don't want to add a manager. I want to continue as this manager, in-game manager, and put him as the Leicester manager. But we'll see. I keep saying manager. The video is dragging on a little bit. It's about over half an hour as it is, so obviously I'll edit it down. It'll still be a long one. We've won the league. We've won an FA Cup. Not this season, but we've won an FA Cup. That's all we've done so far with Chelsea in the first 3 years of being here. Do we stay one more year, try and get the Champions League, see where Leicester finish? If they are struggling, take the Leicester job, or what? I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. So you guys down below, let me know what I should do. Thank you very much for watching and the support for this series so far. Everything else, blah, blah, and all that sort of stuff. Love you all for it. Thank you, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See you in a bit.